Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Winston Churchill, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison. They're all pioneers and great men, and they created the world we living today. And all of them did one exact same thing. They all journaled. So I will tell you about in this video how to journal and what's the benefits of it. There will be many guys who will say like, but journaling is only for women. I don't write about my feelings. Bro, shut up. Like, you don't know the exact power of journaling, because everyone has problems, everyone has emotions. You don't have to show them everybody, but you have to face them in your thoughts. So it really helps to write them down and think about them properly. Like, don't be a pussy. Stop with overstimulation and just look at the fucking wall with a pen and a notebook and start writing. You will probably don't do that because you're so social media addicted and your brain is probably just full of shit. But I can write down many pages. I can write like 6 or 7 pages about my thoughts, because I learned how to journal properly, and it really improved my mental health a lot. So I will tell you about first about gratitude journaling, because there are 2 different types of journaling. I will tell you the next one later. We start with gratitude journaling. Like, take yourself a notebook and write down the date of the day, and write down all things you are grateful for. Gratitude journaling will literally increase your happiness, because you will get into a state of complete gratitude. Like, I can say things I'm grateful for in an instant. Like, I'm grateful for my PC. I'm grateful for my mother and my father. I'm grateful for like this highlighter my little sister gave me recently. That really means a lot to me. And you should at least write down like 5 things a day you're grateful for. Just wake up, take a notebook and really write it down on a notebook, and don't like journal on your PC. Come on, bro. You're just enough on social media and electricity over the day. Just do it in a notebook with a pen. Just like place it next to your bed, and every time you wake up in the morning, you write down 5 things you're grateful for, and just write down different things, not like 5 things every day the same. Like, I'm grateful for my pillow. Like, if you write this down every day, just that you're grateful for your bed and your pillow and such things, you don't get happier. But if you really think about it and asking yourself, what you're grateful for, you will associate gratefulness with waking up, and you will literally start happy in a day. And that's really powerful. After a time of gratitude journaling, you will notice that you are so grateful for so many things. Like, how often did you tell your family that you love them, that you're grateful for them? I think many guys didn't even tell their mother or their father that they're grateful for them and that they love them. That's really a sad thing. How many times in your life did you really tell your family that you love them and that you're grateful for them? We often forget about how beautiful and wonderful this world is in the modern days, full of overstimulation and social media. So we come to deep journaling, and that really helps you with like anxiety and introspectiveness. But you need an exact like setup for that. At least I do it, because I really have to have a little setup in my head to do it, because it takes a lot more time than just gratitude journaling. It's like I do take a cup of tea or coffee next here to my desk, and I always like play the exact same playlist, like with meditation type music, but it doesn't really matter. You can listen, like just listen to the same playlist every day or every time you do it, and then you just think about your recent thoughts, the things you intensively thought about in the last couple of days. And it's not normal to think about a thing like 10 to 20 times. You should think about one topic and you should finish the thought because you find a solution to it, but really that happens like nearly never. And like, I will give you an example. There was a girl I dated recently and I really thought about her a lot. So I took my notebook and I wrote down all my thoughts to her. I literally was like writing 30 minutes, constantly writing, and in the end I wrote down like 4 pages, and after the last sentence all my thoughts was completed. Like, there was a solution. What if, what could be, what if that happens? Like, I wrote down everything and I answered everything, and I didn't thought as near as often about her before I really deep journaled about her, because I do journaling like a month yet, and I really saw the benefits of it like 2 weeks after I started. It's really powerful, like meditation. Like, journaling and meditation is a thing that you should do in your life every day for the rest of your entire life, because it will benefit you so fucking much for the time you have to spend in because we just we forgot to literally think. Because if you have a thought, you really think about a topic intensively. You open your phone and you get distracted. Then you go to TikTok, you're scrolling, a new thought arrives. You think about that and you swipe like 1 time more and you see a video that reminds you about a thing. You start to think about that, you swipe ahead, and every time you swipe you have a new thought, and your brain is just full of started thoughts that are never completed, and that really fucks your head. It really fucks your head intensely. Intense. As I said, it really helps you with anxiety, because if you're anxious about a thing, just deep journal about it. Why are you anxious? What could happen? What was the trigger? Like, you can analyze everything in your life with journaling to understand your life, to understand yourself, to find yourself. I really recommend you to start journaling now. You can literally grab a notebook or like a paper, or like you can do it for the first time on your phone, but really go and take yourself some paper and a pen and write it down. Just now, just write down 5 things you're grateful for. And keep in mind, it's a skill that everybody can learn. If you journaled yet, and I hope you did it, because if you did not, you're just a pussy, real talk. But don't judge yourself if it took very long or something, because journaling is a skill to learn. You will improve you very fast, and you will like get the giga chat of journaling about when you do it like half a year or a couple of months. It's not that difficult, but as I started journaling, I was really shit. I didn't even could accomplish 5 things I'm grateful for. And keep in mind, always keep in mind, that you don't write for the reader, you write for the writer, for you. Nobody will read that, or just don't read it for you to read it. Don't write it to read it in the future. Just write down your thoughts, not an actual story or just something. Only your thoughts. It doesn't matter how it sounds or something. Just write for yourself. Keep the work up, brother. See you next week.